Thanks for joining us. Flown all the way from Greece, especially for this show. That's the sort of call that London Calling has. Absolutely. And Brian Melzak, thanks very much for joining us as well. Mr. Cook, how are things going?
Good, mate. It's good to be home. I'm back for good now, so obviously got a call from you to come in, so I was happy to come down, see a few of the old faces and that, and yeah, good to be here.
The team played with, and it does look surprisingly familiar.
Oh no, look at it.
I mean, that's got to help, hasn't it?
I'd only found that out when I got there for that day, and I walked into the stadium and I see the stand first, and I thought, hold on, blue and white. And then the guy come out with a kit, and I was like, oh, I don't believe it. And then I sent a photo to my dad straight away. I said, it's only blue and white hoops. He's done us the right favour, isn't he? Especially as a winger. You know, he's done us a favour as wingers, because a lot of clubs these days tend to go for the young, quick winger. Yeah. But someone like Giggsy's doing people like me a favour, definitely. Yeah. You know, hopefully I can keep going. I always said to myself, when I go to about 35, 36, Gaz Ainsworth was one I looked at training when he was 30, when I was about 25, 26, something like that. And I always looked at Gaz and thought, if I can be like him when I get to 33, 34, he was in the gym every day, he had a great body on him, he was fit. So he was kind of someone I looked at and thought, if I get to that age, I'd like to be as fit as what Gareth was. Tough time here, he gets a bit of stick. But he got that goal against Middlesbrough, which it weren't even a cracking goal or anything, but it seems to have just given him a lift, which it does with forwards. Even in training, if they're not scoring in games, their heads are down, and you don't even want them on your side for an 8-a-side in training. But they get a goal, and it just gives them a boost.
Look, it gives an insight. If there's a game and you concede a couple of goals, they're both from set pieces.
Yeah.
Does that affect what happens in training the following week?
Generally, yeah. You look at the goals, it depends how they go in. I mean, the first goal Forrest got there, I think you can't really do much about it. The guy's put a fantastic ball in with pace, and it's that half a yard, and it's a good header. The second one, the guy's got free header.
Very high.
Yeah, I spoke to Darren about him in the week, because obviously Darren Ambrose, sorry, he was with me over in Greece, and I spoke to a few of my pals, and they was raving about Ravel, saying how good they think he is. At the time, I remember it, I was so angry. But I ended up playing in the FA Cup semi-final, so that was a special occasion, so I didn't mind it in the end. Then obviously we lost the playoff final. I thought, oh no.
And that was before the FA Cup semi-finals were played at Wembley.
Yeah. Villa Park played. Biggie was hilarious behind me. He literally got the ball, and the only thing he did was pass to me for the whole game.
I think that's what John Gregory told him.
He always used to say to me, I get so many people moves because all I do is give them the ball. I just give them the ball. Quite a bit.
About 4 months later, they were taken over by billionaires.
I know. That's just my luck, mate, wasn't it? Come on, mate. This is me we're talking about. This is me. That's just my Donald.
You should have.
So I just thought, I'll just have a swing with it.
Dexter's going to the back stick.
Dexter thought it was coming in.
And also, there was an interesting goal celebration there, but we got asked about your goal celebration, and I've never heard the answer to this. Well, I can't remember who it was against. I remember Sammy Tomoska was the first to jump on you. It consisted of you pointing your left foot down and sort of doing twisty action.
Yeah, twisting. Not many people knew that. I pretended it was my own move. I nicked it off Marcus Houston. Players from that team, about Ray. But he was, I will still say to this day, he would have 100,000,000% played at the top level because he listened to people. It was my favourite. Les. Gotta be Les.
Gotta be Les.
Sorry, Trev.
And he had his flowing dreadlocks, and years later you rock up with your flowing blonde highlights.
God, don't start me on the blonde highlights. That was the Beckham phase, wasn't it? After the '98 World Cup, everyone was having highlights.
Monday's game here at Loftus Road against Watford. Many congratulations. Just before...
Tell him I want a beer before the game and all, because I got him 2 freebies.
And as is the end of his season, at half-time and afterwards as well, drinks from Mr. Cook.
I'm gutted, I'm devastated. I missed that Sheffield Wednesday. The day there, because Martin, Kev, but all they ever talk about is that.
Why not? Straight back, he's heading back to Greece. Thanks very much for joining us. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your input as well on London Calling. We'll be back same time, same place next week, building up to Millwall at Loftus Road. You've been watching London Calling.